What is up, card slingers? Sqweeby back with another deck tech plus gameplay, and today we've got yet another guest on the channel with us. It is an old Runeterra friend of mine and a current author of strategy articles over on the Mastering Runeterra website. Everybody give a warm welcome to my boy MonteXristo.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for having me, Sqweeby. I'm really excited to go over this Braum Asol Field Rush deck that I just wrote the article about.
Yes.
I hope you like it. Hope your viewers learn something from this video. Hope they enjoy it.
Yeah, the article will be in the description below, so you guys should check that out. I read it, and that is what made me interested in the deck. And at first glance, it feels like Targons Peak is missing from the list, as many other cards in the deck are carried over from the Targons Peak days. Why is the landmark not in this deck?
So Targons Peak is, quite frankly, bait. The benefits that you're getting from discounting your high cost cards to zero don't outweigh the negatives of having to build your deck in such a terrible fashion, and the fact that it also gives your opponents the chance at high rolling a high cost card. It's gonna lose you more games than you're gonna win. That said, if you're going to play this into a tournament meta and maybe you're expecting a lot of mirrors, Peak suddenly becomes a little bit better because you can go more top heavy and then you cheese out a little bit more. But Peak, not the greatest tech. You really want to be using your ramp smartly with this deck. And by that, I mean you want to be using it to skip mana points into turns that you want to actually cast things like Buried in Ice or If That Stairs or your Feel the Rush even.
Yeah, something that's cool, too, about the ramp in this deck as opposed to Peak is, once you've gotten the purpose of the ramp, if you're in a hard spot, you can use them as blockers, right? They're actual units on the board that you can control as opposed to just the landmark sitting there. So I feel like that is worth noting as well.
Absolutely.
And then something that's super cool that people may not realize at first because Buried in Ice doesn't get played that much. But so you'll obliterate each enemy and then turn them into the Frozen Tomb, which is like Lyssandra's, Entomb spell. But that combos extremely well with It That Stares. So essentially you get a full board wipe over 2 turns, but they have very little chance to interact with it outside of something like a deny. So that just seems like a really strong combo in the deck that allows you to kind of help just clear the way to dominating the end game.
For sure. Buried in Ice is probably one of the best development punishes that exists in the game right now. And because of the way this deck is built with the ramp and everything, you should usually be able to take a swing, cast your Buried in Ice, or punish them with the Buried in Ice, and then just follow up with the It That Stares the next turn.
What is the dream game plan? In the best scenario, what is this deck looking like? What is it doing? What key turn is it kind of playing out some of these cards?
The dream scenario, you're up against a deck that is not putting on any early pressure, maybe something like Darkness, something that you don't really care about dealing with their units. So you can just go ramp, into Voices, into Feel the Rush. The earliest I have played a Feel the Rush with this list is turn 6. I had a leveled Aurelion Soul and a Braum on the board turn 7. It was absolutely insane. There's a screen cap of that in the guide somewhere. If you guys want to go see through. That is
so nuts. I really would like to try to make that happen. Any other key cards or interactions we should be looking for as we start to play this deck?
It's a good question, Sqweeby. I already touched on the fact that you don't necessarily want to be playing your ramp just to ramp. You do want to be using it to kind of skip that mana point and be playing it smartly. The other thing that you touched on is that you can just use your ramp as blockers if needed. That's perfectly acceptable against aggro. Don't go folding to aggro because you think that the ramp is more important than keeping your Nexus total high.
Braum performs well in the list and combos well with things like Blighted Ravine and Avalanche. It seems like with all of the damage effects, even It That Stares, when you get to that point, it seems fairly easy to level Braum in this list. And also just, of course, a really great blocker in and of itself. So I do see the point for Braum in this list. It's cool to see him getting more play.
If your Braum is about to level, or is leveled and on the board, you can play a Blighted Ravine to then generate a blocker on your open. Because the Blighted Ravine will count down, Braum will take 2 damage, and then you'll have a Poro. So that's something to keep in mind. It is something that came up in my own test games when I was writing for, when I was doing my research for the article. So keep that in mind. It may help you out.
Awesome. Okay, well, the deck looks awesome. Let's jump into some games, Monty.
Let's get to it. Okay, we queued into a Scion.
Sweet. We do have freeze for Scion, which is great.
Yeah, freeze is super important in this matchup, as is early avalanches or blighted ravines and stuff like that.
So are we full kicking, you think, to be looking for those removal cards? Yeah. And Ice Shard just isn't going to get it done.
We want to try and find a timely a Tavern Keeper here. This is kind of Monka-esque.
Yeah, this looks a bit too heavy. Okay.
No Risen Rider. That's a good sign.
True. Little less pressure.
That's great. We should slam that.
Yeah, and then we can develop Blighted. That's good.
Or we can start shaping.
Ooh, playing Draven next turn. We can't block with it. We can take the full hit, though, and then Catalyst.
Kind of like that. Then we'll probably just look to Blighted Ravine in the following turn.
I wonder if he ever takes this open pass.
He probably does. A good player would, right?
I think we still offer it. Maybe not. No, it's probably a little too troll to offer it.
It's probably a little too troll.
You gotta respect opponent a little more. I mean, he could still develop Twin here.
That's fine, though.
I probably would if I was him.
Yeah, I mean, it's an infinite value card. You don't really care if it's dying, right? What else are you doing with your mana this turn if you're not developing it?
Yeah, just banking spell mana, I guess. Yeah, there you go.
Banking 2 spell mana seems a lot worse than a 4/1 Fearsome.
Yeah, yeah.
We can punish him with Buried in Ice into Hit That Stairs, or we can just take this.
So we could Voices here, potentially.
If we Voices, we still can't...
We can't FTR. Yeah. So it's probably just a Braum.
Yeah, I like Braum.
Could Star Shaping as well, but it doesn't let us Buried in Ice, and I think we probably want to Buried in Ice next turn.
Yeah, I like keeping mana available. We can always start shaping at burst speed to save ourselves if needed.
Oh no! That's...
Do we ever want to heal that?
I don't think so. We're still able to play Buried in Ice, so...
Yeah.
I think we need the heal for face more than anything.
I agree.
This is... Oh, it's not Scion turn yet, so we actually probably want to wait.
Yeah.
And I guess we can pull here? No.
Yeah, I would start with this swing.
We're going to be doing 2 damage to our own Poro, though. I think we can open pass.
Sure, you can pass here. If he takes it, develops a Scion, we just kind of win the game, right?
Right. And his swing, if he just gets in with Twin Blade, is not that threatening.
No.
Yeah, so this is... If he plays Scion here... This is a bad swing. You can't just open with Twin Blade. Okay.
I like an Avalanche here.
Yeah, no, this looks like a great Avalanche, right?
Yeah. I don't think they get better than this. And we still have the option of playing the Catalyst and using Feel the Rush next turn.
Yeah, that seems really nice.
Because otherwise, we're just... Yeah, I don't like banking. I like using our mana efficiently on this turn, so... Yeah, it's okay, bud. Play some Boros.
Yeah, another Avalanche would be amazing, but... Oh, that's fine.
Yep. This is okay.
Well, Catalyst here, actually. Because we don't want him to pass back.
How do you feel about trading Braum?
I kind of am fine with it, I think.
I was thinking the same thing.
We're going to get another Braum next turn, so...
Mm-hmm.
Preserving our health now seems really good. No Scion. There are 5 cards in his hand. He could have chosen not to play it, but I doubt they're expecting Buried in Ice. Like, I haven't really been seeing this deck much on ladder, so it should still have some surprise factor.
Looks like the rest of his hand is some burn.
Not getting rid of axes is interesting, too.
Yeah. It's a bit curious. It's okay. We always find living legends off this start shaping.
Yeah, not having... Well, we're going to be able to... Yeah, we'll be able to get another Celestial card. Okay.
I think I would just pass this out still.
Yeah, we need to level to Asol, so we can't really... Well, we can pull with Braum, yeah.
Yeah. I forgot he casted that. Get excited.
Right.
Tapped himself out.
Yeah, this should be rough for him from this point, unless he really does have all of the burn.
Even with all the burn, we're sitting pretty comfortable here.
Yeah, Free Scourge, looking pretty nice. Tavern Keeper is a good hit.
We have 7 healing in our hand. We have a Scourge. We have a Development Punish. We're mad chilling here. Oh, we just ripped the Buried in Ice, right?
Oh, yeah, that looks too strong. I was going to say Scourge for a blocker. We absolutely don't need to do that. Yep.
No, yep. We just win. I don't think there's any way he kills us.
All right, YouTube, you guys get to see I'm a little bit BM. Nice, cleaned it up there.
Yeah. The Scion matchup can be a bit tricky, but that's typically what happens. They get their Scion down, you get your Feel the Rush down.
Wow, the scary Victor PNZ SI. I can't say that I've seen this deck that much on ladder.
This probably has to be the Glorious Evolution, that Nightfall card, Evershade Stalker.
Oh,
deck.
okay. Interesting.
So yeah, I like Wyrding Stones here.
Yeah, just this keep, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were these in the spider game?
Right?
Okay, this is a lot of ramp, which is really nice.
Yeah, it should be good for this game. I don't think this deck is going to put a lot of pressure onto us.
Probably just pass it here, though, right?
Yeah,
oh, yeah. We're not going to be ramping it till...
The Faceless is inactive.
Yeah,
so.
We're not going to be ramping yet. There we go. I think we pass here and then play Catalyst.
Yeah, I like the pass. The other thing that we could do is if he further develops, we could play the Avalanche into the Faces, but I like the Catalyst because of the line he took.
Yeah. I think you're not supposed to attack there, but we could just pass here again, I think.
He's just going to play his thing, but yeah, we can pass.
Yeah. Oh?
Oh, okay. I guess this is an Avalanche into ramp turn.
Do we ramp or do we play Avalanche?
We might want to double Avalanche next turn, so I think the ramp. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think we're going to hold it then. Well, no, I guess we could use it as a blocker.
Yeah, we might want the blocker.
Yeah, okay. Hopefully no tough. Tough would be the worst thing. Scout is fine.
Yeah, it's still kind of bad, but it's fine. Because he's a greedy guy, right?
No. We could freeze, but I think we want to Avalanche more than anything.
I think we want to take the 4, though.
Oh, true. Well, yeah, okay.
Because we might want to... We probably want to be going into It That Stares next turn. So we want to keep our ramp alive temporarily, at least. And if he develops something else, we want something to deal with that.
Yeah.
And if this seats...
Dial, sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we could play Wyrding here, I think.
Yes.
And then block, and maybe he has Mystic Shot. Oh, just passing? Okay. You could have swung there for sure.
Definitely could have swung there. I think I like just throwing the It That Stares down for 2 damage to everything and trying to slap him in the face. Pass is also an option.
I think I like pass. 1 pass. He wants to develop. And we're burning less mana. Yeah.
Can pass again, I think.
Yeah?
I think so. It's a little ballsy, but I think you can get away with it.
Yeah, I think he takes that. That's a little fine, though. Okay. So here... we play the It That Stares, and then we're going to play the Avalanche after, most likely.
Yeah, he always plays the Ignition here.
Could also just pass and bank it, but we are going to have Asol next turn.
The pass is good, I think, because if we play the Avalanche, then we can't Asol next turn.
Yeah, this looks good. And now... well, we could open swing. No, it's probably this first. So, Immortal Fire is a blocker in case Victor gets elusive or is given elusive, but we do have freeze for that as well, so it's probably just Scourge to try to end the game.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's Scourge for that reason. Although Immortal Fire we're able to play with an Avalanche, which is really nice.
Yeah, I think I would lean to the lower cost one.
Yeah, I think just because of that. Yeah, we're still going to need to be able to put power on the board. It That Stares is a good way to do that as well, but... yeah, maybe because of It That Stares, it might have been okay to take Scourge.
It's close.
So here, I think we could just double swing.
Mm-hmm.
And then... oh my god, what a ballsy move.
Ambush. He's an ambush gamer.
Okay. Wow. There is absolutely... well, we do have Ice Shard. Double Ice Shard could win us the game.
It could.
That would be so funny.
Blighted Ravine can also win us the game.
Yeah, that was... I don't know about taking all of that. I think you probably want to at least block one.
Yeah. There's the ambush.
Okay. Do you have 2 ambush?
He must. There's no other reason he would take this line.
Yeah.
Right?
That's... I respect the courage that took.
You know what? He played the winning line. That's the right thing you got to do.
So is
He
there...
knew he was out of this game.
there is... I'm wondering if we probably... I guess we could blight it here.
Yeah, we just blighted and win the game, right?
Yeah, I was trying to see if there was a line that will develop, like... yeah, we could have... yeah, sisters or something, but it all kind of works out the same there.
Well,
nice.
Blighted is just dead on the
right,
turn
on the
end,
open,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that much shorter, but... all right, Billy the Keg. We're playing into Spider Burn here. That could potentially be a tough matchup for us. I think we probably want to look for Avalanche, and Blighteds.
Yeah. I like keeping the Ice Shard in this matchup, though. They do have a lot of 1 health units.
Yeah, potentially like Stygians and Precious Pets. So Tavern Keeper would be really strong. Braum could be okay. He does give us a fearsome blocker. Double It That Stares, not exactly what you want to see.
No.
Hopefully a develop here. Always a develop here. Let's go. Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. We're taking 1 extra damage, but we're removing the spider, so it ends up being the same, but the board is simplified.
Nice. And it puts Elise into range of a Blighted or an Avalanche, which is nice. And Kindly here on curve is really strong.
Yep. Pretty easy.
We could have passed there potentially, but because we have Braum as well, it just seems... it seems like we want to just play on curve.
We probably want to attack here.
Oh, yeah, Lisa's leveling. That is scary.
My true beauty.
This got really rough really fast.
Yep.
Maybe we should have been greedier with that Ice Shard. I haven't seen spiders in so long.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty high roll start from them.
I don't even know if they're high rolling or if we're just super low rolling.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
It seems that way. On the bright side, we will be able to buff up this Braum.
True. That is nice. So here... we could potentially buff Tavern Keeper too and have it do a trade?
Yeah, maybe. Depends what he does. If he takes the block, it's probably worth it.
Yeah, it's probably worth it, right?
Yeah, because it keeps one of our units alive, removes one of his. Problem is that we're committing all of our mana to it, but we don't really have anything else to do. We had an Avalanche.
Brothers Bond? Okay, sure.
That's fine.
That is always going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So now we just hope he doesn't have more spiders in this spider stack. Oh no, he has more spiders.
More spiders. Yikes.
Oh,
and the second Elise.
A lot more spiders.
I think we're pretty safe to scoop this one, Sqweebs.
Yeah. Have I told you guys I'm scared of spiders before? I don't know. This might be why.
I'm terrified. Elise does not help my arachnophobia.
Freeze! Let's go.
Never mind. Still in it. Pulling Braum when he doesn't have to? We have to freeze, right?
I mean, I like playing Catalyst and then just It That Stares. And yeah.
That is the winning line.
Let's do that. We're bluffing freeze. He always respects freeze and never has decimate.
I mean, with this hand, there's a good chance he doesn't have that decimate. He's had everything else.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. How could he have it all, Monty? All right, spiders into really late game control. Surprise, surprise. It is not the best matchup. Okay, Scion number 2. Let's see if it was a fluke or not.
It's so free, Sqweebs.
Yeah, I don't think we want any of these cards in our hand.
Nope.
Buried in Ice is so good later, but it's way too far away to keep in the opener.
Without a Faces to actually proc. Like, if I had a Faces and this was an easier matchup, where I didn't feel the need to have an Avalanche in the early game, I might keep a Buried in Ice just so I can activate the Faces early and all that stuff. But in this matchup, we very much need anti-aggro tools like that Avalanche that we just found.
Beautiful.
And this is fine. Oh. He's gonna slap us in the face with the Risen Rider here, and that's gonna suck. But
Can we afford to open pass here?
no, I think we just have to ramp. Ooh. Now we can just play the faces, right?
Develop a 3-1. Develop another rider.
You're gonna want to, when he develops, you're gonna want to pass back like fast, so he thinks it's auto pass. Maybe not now. Maybe we just rip the avalanche.
I think we have to.
Yeah.
He does have another one, but he would just
He's
open,
opening.
right?
Yeah.
Now he's not opening, but we have Braum. We also have Catalyst.
Mhm. Braum looks good to
I
me
think Braum, yeah, Braum looks nice.
because Braum dissuades the other attack.
Oh. Okay, pushing for 5, 6. Going to 10.
We have healing. We're okay.
We have healing, and we're going to create a blocker.
Yep.
I like this so it doesn't die to Mystic Shot. He could have Mysticked his own unit there. I actually wouldn't have hated that line.
I would have been a really good line from him, I think, because that Mystic is then worth 4 damage.
Get in a little bit of ramp.
And then we have... Oh, we're going to want to hold off on the thing again, right? On the Buried in Ice.
Potentially, yeah. We may just have to send it, though, if he doesn't open. I don't know why he wouldn't open, but...
We can
Yeah,
always
okay, never...
use our-
He is just opening, yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't he just discard that and get the better one?
I am not sure. Okay. Scary open is scary.
Just full block, right? Fearsome.
Yeah, this looks like the best we can do.
I like double ramping here again.
Yeah, I think it's good because well, if he has Scion, he's going to develop it next turn, right?
Mhm.
And then we can Buried in Ice, and then we can hit that stairs. Okay.
This is fine. What did he discard there? Outside of the axe?
Yeah, it was the axe and
survival.
yeah, and the
skills.
survival. So I think I like Catalyst here and then into Burst Pass, just to try to avoid like a get excited on the faces.
Faces is kind of irrelevant here. It's just to put something on the board.
Yeah, just a
right?
blocker.
Okay.
So, what are we pulling? We're just going to pull the pass priority.
Should probably just pull the 3.
Yeah, the 3 seems good. We kind of want him to get excited, the Braum. Passing. So,
I think we do just need to play the it that stairs for 2.
that's... We can... Yeah. Yeah, that seems correct. And hopefully he doesn't develop Scion this turn.
It's a shame we didn't find our avalanches. Like, having an avalanche here would be game winning, because then we could still do everything that we needed to do.
Yeah. If we find a freeze next turn, we may still be in a good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not dying to Scion either. Like, if he just slams a Scion here and open attacks, we just chump with the 8/8.
It is nice to be able to play faces after this.
Yeah.
And he does have to consider actually killing Braum because he's so close to level, but... Okay. Yeah, this is better. This is better for us.
This looks like a development for his next turn.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect to see Scion played next turn. This open is not going to be pushing all that much.
No, push 2 damage.
Yeah, there you go.
And now we win.
So here we are able to slam Buried in Ice.
Looks good.
And then play an Asol next turn.
Or we top deck our second hit that stairs.
That would be awesome. Never Lucky.
Oh, we still win here though, right? We have Take Heart to buff the 0-1.
True.
Living Legends.
Living
I think.
Legends seems really good.
Yeah, Asol's leveling, so. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we just win here.
Oh. Okay, he wants to help us level Braum. That's cool.
Send it.
Now he's got to use removal on the 3/4 if he doesn't want to die. Oh, he wants to die. Let's go.
Gaming.
Let's go.
The Scion counter, bro. Buried in Ice is actually so good.
9 mana? Doesn't even remove the units? It's so good to fill up the board.
Yeah.
And with that, that will conclude the video. Big shout out. Thank you so much for coming through today, Monty. This deck is awesome, man.
No, it was an absolute pleasure, Sqweebs. I had so much fun hanging out with you and teaching you a little bit about the deck. I hope you learned something, and I hope your viewers learned something and they enjoyed the show.
You guys should all go check out Monty's articles on Mastering Runeterra. Again, the link is in the description below. He also streams over on Twitch, and that will be in the description below as well. If you guys like control decks, if you like playing big boys and board clears, this could be the deck for you. So please check it out, and as always, drop your codes in the comments, and I will be checking those out for future video ideas. Until then, this is Sqweebs signing off. Peace out, card slingers.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.